Functions with integer arguments. Need for arguments. Hi, how are you? In the previous topic, we saw first how to write a function and call it many times. And second, we saw how to write many functions in the code. We also did 2 assignments on them. I hope you're very clear with writing functions by now. In this video, we are going to see a very interesting and new concept about functions. Okay, let me explain this interesting concept with the same lift example we know very well. Imagine you want to go to your friend's home who lives in the same building in the 13th floor. So what will you do? You call the lift and you give the floor number 13 and you reach your friend's floor, right? Same way, if you wanted to go to 3 of your friends' homes in the same building using the same lift, what would you do? You would call the lift and give the first friend's floor number and go to a home. When you want to go to the second friend's home, you would call the same lift again and give her floor number and go to a home. Finally, you can call the same lift again and give the third friend's floor number and go to the last friend's home too. Isn't it? So, we are calling the same lift again and again. But we can use it to go to different floors. In the same way, we can call the same function again and again. We already know that, right? We have already seen examples where we have called the same function many times. But just like how we call the same lift for different floor numbers, we can also call the same function with different values. Let us first start with calling the same function many times. Here, in the simple function, we are printing the value of a. So, it has only 2 statements. We created the variable a with the value 13. Then we print a. Then we call the function 3 times. If we run this code, we would get the same output 13 3 times. Why? Because we call the same function 3 times. This is like using the lift to go to the same 13th floor again and again. That is boring, correct? When we have a lift, we should be able to use the lift to go to many different floors. In the same way, when we write a function, we should be able to change the value for variables in the function to any value we want. Let us see how to change the value of a in this function. So, how do we change the value of a? There is one easy way to do it. That easy way is to use a new concept called arguments. So, using arguments, I'm going to show you how to make the same function give 3, 4 and 7 as output. Can the same function give 3 different values as output? Yes, it is possible. I will talk more about arguments and we show you how to do it in the upcoming video. See you all in another interesting video. Bye bye.